with a little bit of Miz Mooz. This is the Miz Mooz leather buckle ankle strap sandal called Symone. You're saving $40 off the QVC price for these sandals that are they're just effortless in terms of the style. Just that really easy. I can wear this with an ankle pant. I can throw this on with a maxi. You know, you can wear this out sightseeing. You've got that little bit of a heel, so your heel height is just an inch to give you that elevation. And I think what makes this that everyday shoe that you can run around all summer in is that cushioning on the inside, that these have so much cush. Because we all know sometimes if you get a very flat sandal and you're walking on the concrete, it can not be that comfortable. These really are. They're designed with great quality leather, New York brand since 2001, and then of course that gorgeous cushioning on the inside. So they come in sizes, well, US sizes 5.5 through 10, but you're going to be choosing your EU size, so 36 through 41. We'll talk about what that means in a little bit. If you're loving this natural tan, this is the color we're calling brandy. We have 150 remain in the brandy. Then we also have it in the sky. Fewer than 100 in the sky. Oof. Same story with the coral. So it looks more bright red on the monitor, but it is definitely a kind of between coral and a red. Then we also have the emerald. This is one of my favorites. I think this is just beautiful. This is the emerald. And then we also have the black. Black is the most limited, 5 dozen of you that can get in. So remember, it's midweek markdowns, which means everything has just been reduced. So please don't wait around. If you've seen the color you want, just add it to your cart and check out. We're going to see the size chart, and I'd love to welcome in Catherine Martin, who is bringing us Miz Mooz. Welcome, Catherine.
Hey, Sam, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Well, before we see you, let's just quickly speak to the size chart as it's there on the screen.
They're very simple. So on the left-hand side is US, on the right hand is European. I'm going to use myself as an example, so I'm a 7. I'd follow that line across, so I'd be a 37. We invite you to go to .com, check out the Miz Mooz chart. Even if you've tried European sizes before, just follow that line across. It's going to fit you absolutely beautiful.
Okay, that makes it so easy. So we're so excited that you're bringing us Miz Mooz, because it's a brand with a great heritage and a great story.
Yes.
So I'd love you to share a little bit about that and then take us on a tour.
Sure. So it's a 2001 brand that started, and they wanted to see women have fashion and function in one. And I love the Symone. This is a great example of all the great constructions that we make. I love a timeless shoe. I love a comfortable shoe. I love a shoe that's just going to work with absolutely everything. And she is a beauty. We have all of our gorgeous ethically sourced leathers. That's what we're known for in the brand across the uppers here. These buckles and hardware are absolutely new for this season. Very lightweight. We have this great brushed hardware that is really beautiful. I love how they play from the top to the back, the top strap to the toe line that we have here. And you can actually open up that toe line. So if you're a little bit wider in the footbed, this is going to be a very, very comfortable shoe for you. You can make almost a customizable fit there. Really beautiful, deconstructed, almost basket weave here, which brings it really into the modern era. And then I love how we put a little bit of a vintage flair on this too, which we incorporate in a lot of our styles as well. But you know, as we're going down into the interior, something you mentioned before, that padding. I mean, out of this world. It's almost dreamlike. It takes seconds for it just to pop back when you put your finger into it. Absolutely beautiful. We have burnishing details throughout the entirety of that on the sides that you see there as well. Now that is all done by hand, which makes it very unique as well. And something I want to point out is that we have this upturned toe line. That's called a toe grip. So it's really going to help to hold the foot in. It's right here at the top of the shoe. So, you know, a lot of times with sandals, when you're slipping and sliding, that's really just going to help to correct the foot. So it's super, super comfortable. I mean, these are constructed beautifully and they just look beautiful. Super fun, fashionable, flirty. And I just love when you have like these great bands and just the cutest little construction that you can think of, really. For a summer shoe, absolutely.
Yeah, as you said, they're timeless, they're fun, they're playful, but those details, that level of comfort in the shoe, it makes that difference of a shoe that allows you to enjoy all that summer has to offer, where you are going day to night versus going day to mid-afternoon, and then, you know what, actually, I think I'm going to call it a night because your feet are hurting and you want to take your shoes off. You know, these are both cute and comfortable, like you said, fashion and function, and you'll really getting it all with these. So a quick reminder of the colours. The one that I'm holding is the coral, so this beautiful bright red. Then if we come down to the table, we also have the brandy, if you're looking for something in that more neutral, classic tan look.
One of our
this is the most popular. Lots of you coming in for the brandy. This is the sky. And then we're going to show you the other colours on QVC.com. We also have the emerald. I love that emerald, Catherine.
I love emerald. When do you see saturated colors like this in leathers? Never.
Yeah. I mean, okay, and then we have 50 left in the black. Yeah, it really speaks to how well you work with the leather that you can get that saturation of color, because there's something about, you know, who doesn't want to put on a bright emerald shoe? You know?
Right. Oh, it's so fun. I always say, don't be afraid of colors. You need them in your wardrobe. The second that you buy one, I promise you, you're never going to regret it, because you can take a ho-hum outfit, a very simple outfit, throw on that pop of emerald green, this gorgeous coral that we're looking at right now, and all of a sudden you have this really interesting look. I'm not going to lie, I'm so lucky. I just had the chance to go to Italy. As you know, all of our leathers are sourced from Italy. We use only the best of the best. I packed one pair of sneakers and the rest were my Miz Mooz shoes, and I walked for miles and miles in these, many that I have never broken in before, and they stand the test of time. These leathers are so buttery soft, so out of the box wearable, and they really work with everything. I must have packed way too many outfits, I won't even tell you, and 4 pairs of Miz Mooz, and they went with everything. I was like, which one am I going to work with everything? Because you know what it is? We always have classic looks with these tiny details that make it unique. And so they work with everything. So it's like, buy one pair, like we're looking at, oh, who is this? Looks gorgeous on this outfit.
Blair just looks great in these, and it shows
Blair,
just how versatile these is, how flattering they are on the foot. And you made such a great point, Catherine, that you can wear them straight out of the box, because this is not the time of year when we have paid for our pedicures that we want to have blisters and band-aids and all of the things where we're trying to break in a shoe. You want the shoe that comes with that added cush built in, so that you don't have to worry about your feet. This is the brandy. Then we also have them in that beautiful sky.
Beautiful, stunning.
This is the coral. I feel like these will go back with my pants that we're going to see later on in the show. Then we also have them in the emerald, and then we are very limited in that black. We have 50, less than 50 probably now. A684729 is your item number. Remember, you're choosing your European size. The size chart is on QVC.com. Get them on that clearance price. You're saving $40 off that QVC price. Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you, Sam.
Bye-bye. Have a great night.
You too.